Hey guys, it's Kai here, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to Rainswept. I'm thinking slash hoping that this is going to be the last part because things were ramping up quite quickly in the last episode. So we're just going to jump into it. I think we are running after Jack or no, the Pope? No, somebody. We're running after somebody because we've had like an epiphany that it's their fault. The, what's his face? The church guy paid Jack to do something to ruin the hotel thing. Okay, oh my gosh, I don't even know actually what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just like here living my best life. I honestly don't remember what I'm supposed to do. I mean, like, I know what I'm supposed to do, but I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. I guess I'm gonna run up to the church because like I don't even have any like tasks or notes at the moment. Also, getting out of that task list is a pain in the butt. Like I said, I don't 100% remember what I'm supposed to be doing. So I hope I don't waste too much time running around. I'm going to run up to the church though and see if anybody... Oh, I was going to somebody's house. Whoopsies. Okay, well, I accidentally did it. This is where he lives. Cool. Who lives? Can't remember. Oh, detective, come in, please. How can I help you? Miss Brown, is Johnny home? Oh, is his name? Johnny's the one that took the pictures, right? Yes, he is. He came in a minute ago. What is this about? He'd invited us to see his photographs a couple of days back. Ah, yes, I remember him telling me about that. He helped you out with one of his pictures, didn't he? He's up in his room. I'll go get him. Make yourselves comfortable, please. I sure will. Detective, where on earth were you today, and why do you look like hell? I'm going to be honest with her, because I said from the get-go that I'm going to be honest with her about everything. Amy, to be honest, I have no idea. I had the weirdest dream, and I'm not even sure if it was really a dream. I might have sleepwalked into the woods. I'm not sure. What the hell? I'm not sure how to react to that. And the room? Any idea why it was on fire? I don't know. Maybe, someone wanted to kill me? Maybe someone wants me out of the picture by killing me. What? No, you're just being paranoid. Who do you think would have a reason to do something like that? I'm going to say Father Smith because he's the most suspicious. Father Smith, he's our main suspect now, but he knows I don't have the sheriff's support. If he drives me away, then the case is as good as wrapped up as a murder-suicide, and everyone will pass the fire off as an accident. A little risky for him to come back here when everyone's looking for him, but there is motive, I agree. Detective, you had nothing to do with the fire, right? What? Seriously? No, I didn't. Just making sure. Wait, oh god, did I? I can't remember anything. I mean, I have no idea. But the way this game is going... Sorry, there's a hair in my mouth. The way this game is going, I'm pretty sure it was somebody else. What's taking them so long? I can't sit still. I'm gonna walk around. I hope Miss Brown doesn't mind me smoking in here, but goddamn do I need one. I literally smoke everywhere I go. That's just my animation. Right now I'm on board with whatever makes you feel better. Thanks, ma'am. Where's my mouse? Here we go. I haven't eaten anything all day. We'll grab a bite once we're done with this. This might be a while. Can I go upstairs? I wonder what's taking them so long. I hope he's not planning to escape from a window or something. I'm in no mood to run. Same. Oh, I can look at these pictures. Any idea who that is? That's Mrs. Brown's late husband. He died in the war only a few weeks after Johnny's father was born. She was very young then. She's had to take care of her family all by herself since then. Mom says she opened her shop mere days after his death as there was no one else to put food on the table. My lights are doing weird things. I'm assuming that's Johnny's parents? Yes. What happened to them? They died some 9 years ago in a car crash, apparently. It's just been Miss Brown and Johnny since. She's known to be a strong, rigid woman around Pineview, but she cares a lot for him. Detective? Johnny's refusing to come down, but that's alright. You can go up and talk to him. He's busy with his photographs, you see. He's got a little place in the attic where he develops them. Thank you, Miss Brown. Oh, we're gonna go to a creepy red room. Oh, fun. This looks really nice. Homie. Johnny, you were outside my hotel room, weren't you? What were you doing? Why did you click a picture? That's not the right saying, but I saw the smoke rising, so I came over to see what had happened. I just wanted a photo because it looked beautiful. And why did you run, huh? Officer Watts began to shout. I panicked. I didn't know I wasn't allowed to click photos. I was scared, so I ran. It's take photos, not click photos. It sounds weird, but whatever. I digress. You dropped these photographs as you ran from the hotel. Recognize them? Yes. What? Why do you have photos of Chris and Diane in their house, Johnny, huh? Were you spying on them? You've even written down the things they said to each other in detail behind the photos. Why? That's weird. Detective, look. There are more. There are so many more photos of them. Johnny, what did you do? I don't want to look. I've got photographs of other things around Pineview too. It was only the past couple of months that I started taking Chris and Diane's. They stood out in contrast to the rest of Pineview. It shows in the photographs. Looks like an obsession to me, Johnny. Not obsession, just curiosity. Look at this one, Detective. They had an argument that day, but it was different this time. Uh-oh, another flashback. Hey there, you. Hey, any luck today? No. Oh, I'm sorry. Yep. I'm amazed it's taking so long. Issues with documents, you know how it is. Oh, I know. It's so stupid. What do you mean by that? Nothing. I mean, it's just silly how much red tape there is. It's just a hotel, right? This isn't exactly easy, okay? Calm down, Chris. You start shitting on me and my work again and you expect me to calm down? What are you talking about? We're on the same page here. I'm as frustrated as you are. I don't... Ugh, whatever. These two have serious communication problems. No need to act like a baby. Ugh. Woman? Chris. How dare you? Oh my god. Diane, listen to me. I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry. I will never ever do anything like that again, okay? I'm so stressed out at work and I thought, no, it doesn't matter. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I say the things I do, Chris. I don't know why I'm such a bitch sometimes. You didn't do anything, Diane. I just overreacted. I know. Maybe I didn't mean it today, but I have before and I might tomorrow. I can't stop it. I don't know what to do. I don't want to make our lives unbearable, but I don't know what I'd do without you. Unbearable? Oh, love. We go round and round in circles. It's driving me insane, but when it's good, it's the best I've ever been. Just for a little while, everything's okay. I haven't ever told this to anyone. I haven't even admitted it to myself, but there's something wrong with me, Chris. I'm so scared. There's nothing wrong with you, baby. Nothing at all. There is. Please, just listen. We're screwed up, Chris. This whole thing is screwed up. But I didn't want to lose it either. It's the only good thing I have. I know, Diane. We'll make it work, I swear. I need help. You both need help? First of all, let's just point that out. Don't ever shove somebody out of anger. Don't ever hurt anyone out of anger. No. Or any emotion. Don't hurt people. Watching y'all. We need help. We can do this together. You're not on your own. I know I'm going to switch again and invalidate all of this and say horrible things again, and none of that will be in my control. I just don't know if you believe me. I guess I believe you. Of course I do. Look at me. We're gonna fix this. You and me. We'll work on it. Our new project. I made you move here. This is my fault. We'll help. We'll get help. It's gonna be fine, okay? I believe you. Okay. I don't like their relationship. Oh my god, why didn't you tell anyone, Johnny? Why didn't you call the police? And why didn't you show any of this earlier when we asked if you had any more pictures that could help us? Johnny Brown, I am arresting you on suspicion of... Wait, but... Detective, you don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you fail to mention... What are you... Oh, yelling for his Grady. What? It's not... What? Johnny didn't do it. Well, why'd you have a room full of their pictures, Johnny? What were you planning? I wasn't planning anything. I'm just gonna say don't lie. Because I don't think he killed them. Detective, what? We should talk, just not right now, Blunt. There is no time. I'm just gonna ask him where he was that night. I was home. It's gonna make me ask all the questions. Why'd you do it? Answer me. Did you get someone to kill them? Well, no. And then how did you get the gun? Johnny. Detective, I need to discuss something right now. I need to show you something important. What? Does it have to be now? Yes, now. It has to do with this case. It can't wait. It's not Johnny. Fine, but make it quick. Detective, you're like spiraling. Okay, what is it? We don't have much time. I can't let another suspect slip through my fingers. Nothing, Detective. You just need to calm down. What's gotten into you? You're just screaming at him and scaring him. You're not even letting him speak. You need to go easy. In any case, we have no solid evidence that it was... What the hell is going on here? I'm just going to say nothing. Don't say, ooh, what's this guy again? Who gave you the authority to use this room and arrest the citizens of this town? Let me question Johnny. He did not murder them. I did not tell you to say that. Look who's jumping to conclusions now. Officer Blunt, I am disappointed in you supporting such nonsense. Now go on and release Johnny. No, he's a suspect. Do not say a word, detective. This is out of your jurisdiction. You were supposed to leave this town this morning. But Johnny is the murderer. He's done it. He had a room full of their pictures. Is there anyone left in this town that you haven't blamed yet? First it was Father Smith, then you arrest Jack, and then you burn down a room in our hotel. Who are you going to question next? Me? What are you trying to do here, detective? Have you been looking at this case objectively, or do you need to catch someone, anyone, at all cost, even if they're innocent? You're obsessed with the thought of finding someone that's responsible, even if you have to make it all up. There's no case here, detective. It was murder-suicide. I won't let you pull my town into your mess, whatever your motivations may be. I'm going to ask him why the hurry to close the case. Because he really does only care about himself. But why would you speed it along, even if it was just a murder-suicide still? But then what's the hurry to close the case? Just because the festival? Why the hurry to arrest Johnny? Has your ignorance blinded you? Arrogance, sorry. Have your arrogance blinded you? Did you even bother looking for evidence before arresting Johnny? Look at this. Miss Brown just came over to the station with it. Can you see what it is? It's a photograph. This was one of the photographs in his room full of pictures, one that you conveniently missed. What can you see in the picture? I'm gonna go with, I don't know. I don't know what this is. You talk so much, but you don't know shit. That's Johnny's house. Look at the time it was taken. I'm going to say that's when Mr. Willis heard the gunshot. I'm pretty sure that's when it was. Which means that he wasn't home. Johnny lives about 10 minutes away from Chris and Diane's house. I don't understand. He could have been... How could he have been over at Chris's place and be home at the same time to click this picture, huh? How could he have clicked this picture of his own home at the same time as the shootings? I don't know. Because he wasn't there, detective. Exactly. You don't know what you're doing, detective. Finally, you admit it. You've wasted everyone's time and energy. You should be happy I'm just letting you walk after all you've done. Just get out of this town now. Just go. There's suspicious things going on, but I don't know if someone's actually murdered them, honestly, at this point. But I do know that my detective here, pretty sure his name's Michael, is going bonkers. He's going absolutely insane. And these are some beautiful shots. Look at all these. Oh my god. Gonna make some great thumbnails. Oh, detective. Why are you the way that you are? Uh-oh. I see they've given you a new room. It's only temporary. It's just so they could dump my bag somewhere for the day. I'm not staying. Can't, actually. Yeah, that's a pity. Jack's brought your car. It's been fixed. That's good. I'm here with Officer Blunt. She's waiting outside. Oh, okay. I'll just be a minute. No, it's not that. She's worried. Are they gonna, admit me? I don't know what you want me to say or do, Doc. Talk to her. What about? Whatever you've been carrying with you all these days, tell her, please. It'll do you good to talk about it to a friend, and I think you see her as a friend, right? Yeah, you could say that. Well, great then. And have a good drive back home. I hope we can meet again, under different circumstances, hopefully. Thanks, Doc. You take care, too. Yes, I want to talk to her. Please, let me speak to this woman. I guess I should go talk to her. You damn right you should. Let's talk to Officer Blunt about all of our problems. Hey, Michael. Oh, sorry, my name's Michael. Finally, the last episode, and I remember his name. So you're really leaving, huh? What choice do I have? It's over. Yeah. Oh, that was a cute picture. So what will you do when you go back? I don't know. I haven't even thought about it. Oh. I really thought you were going to figure it all out, even if it's a murder-suicide. I wish we had some proof or some answers. I feel like I've come to know them over the past few days, and I know it was going sour towards the end, but to kill themselves, I wonder what really pushed them to it. Do you think they did it? I'm going to just say it's possible, because at this point I'm kind of on the fence. Really? You know, my dad, I never really told you about him, did I? Nope. No, you did not. When I was 10, he killed himself. Gunshot to the head. I'm sorry, Amy. I was there when it happened. I ran down to see what the loud bang had come from. There he was, sat in his favorite chair with a gun in his hand, and Mother tried explaining it best she could. He was sad, she said. I could barely make sense of it at the time. Why was he unhappy? Wasn't our family enough? Did I not make him happy? Could I have done anything to change it? But of course, I was 10. What could I have done? I tried figuring out what led to his depression. For months, I went over his last days with us. I don't remember much, but I recall he'd changed in some ways during the last couple of days. I couldn't understand it then, but it just felt off. He didn't feel like the dad I knew, even though he acted it. Detective, the thing is, I don't know if you've always been this way. I don't think you have. I think you used to be different. The way you are, or have become, you reminded me so much of him. You reminded me of the way he'd changed during his last days. It feels the same. I was only 10 then, and I was helpless, but I'm older now, and I understand people, and I'm a police officer, for God's sake. I can't let that happen again. I won't let it. It's so sad. Amy, What's wrong, Michael? Please. I need to know. What's making you suffer this way? What happened to Abigail, Michael? Are we finally gonna... Yep, tell her. Tell her! Ugh, okay. Abigail was my wife. God, it's hard to talk about this, to finally talk to someone. Her face looks so sad. We met when we were at university. I'd sit in the library every day after classes, studying up on different subjects, buried in books. She sat on the same table as me once, but didn't say anything. I didn't either. I didn't really know her well. We saw each other in the hallways, shared a class or two. Despite that, she stood out to me. She looked different from the rest. Like a sensible, balanced, mature person, you know? They can be rare sometimes. That went on for a couple of weeks. She's never said anything, nor did I. We'd just share a table. But I'd become comfortable in her presence. That was rare, too. One day, I very uncharacteristically caught myself looking at her. So did she. Hi. Hello. You're a slow reader. What? You've been reading that book for weeks now. It's a dense subject, and, well, yeah, actually, I am a slow reader. Why don't you take the book home with you? I like the atmosphere here. I know what you mean. Me too. Do you want to take a break? Go somewhere? She was confident, understanding, and really, really patient. I loved that. We quickly became inseparable, often spending hours together doing our own thing without saying a word to each other. We didn't need to talk, plan, or do much to have fun together. Being around each other was enough. Her company was meditative. Being with me gave her the same feeling of peace and calm that she gave me. Oh, look at them getting married! Oh. So precious. Obviously, a couple years after graduation, we were married. Nothing spectacular or out of the ordinary happened leading up to our marriage. That's just the way we were, but that was bliss for us. We were a bedrock, a foundation for each other. She meant everything to me. Everything. Which is why I can't come to terms with what I've done. Pretty sure there was a car accident. This year, on 7th of April, April 7th, we were about to go out to dinner. We'd been married for 2 years at this time. God. Hey, Michael, you ready to go? Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I forgot something. I'll be right back. The phone rang. I should never have answered it. I'm scared. Where is me phone? Is it in here? Yes, it is. Hello? Boss? Sorry to call you at home. What's up? We've just received a call from an informant. Apparently he has info that he wants to share about Alex. Where is he? He's near the intersection of 22nd and 9th. You're not gonna see him right now, are you, boss? I'm headed that way anyway. A couple of questions won't take any time. How about tomorrow? He could be gone tomorrow, Warren. He could change his mind. Alex could find out and try to silence him. It's just an informant. We have our first lead in months. Let's not mess it up. Alright, I'll join you ASAP. Wait for me. Hurry up. Alex was a suspect in a major case I'd been trying to pin down for months. I was convinced he was the key to unlocking the case, but my boss felt I was getting obsessed with and tunnel-visioned. He wanted me to give up on it and pursue other leads. Alex kept slipping away like a rat. After months of silence, here was a chance to make a breakthrough at last. You ready to go? Yeah. This doesn't seem good. I'll be just a minute, alright? Why now? Where are you going? Something's urgent come up. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, detective... Where am I? He'd been told to wait outside the cafe near the intersection at 22nd and something. I moved too quickly. Can I run across the street? I remember the color of the sky that evening, a pale peach slowly turning to blue. I can't read that quick. The rush in the streets, the traffic, the sounds, the lights. The whole place was so alive, vibrant. Part of me wanted to just drop this, something, but I couldn't. I had to see the informant. Ooh, it's moving too fast, something. Can't read that quickly. I thought it was moving with how far along I walked, but it wasn't. It just, moved quick. I can't read that fast. I apologize. The smell of coffee, the laughter, and the voices of the people drifting from the cafe. Am I supposed to be able to click something? Standing there watching those people in there, happy, cozy, and warm, I realized I wanted that, not this. And quit. A speeding car broke me out of that daydream. Seconds later, I heard gunshots. Oh, that's worse than I thought. I ran back to my car as fast as I could. It couldn't be, of course not. Why did I bring her along? Oh, that's not good. No, I was just freaking out. Everything would be fine. Getting back seemed to take a million years, and a million thoughts filled my head. I remember looking up at the sky. It still looked the same. Yikes. Ooh. Well, there wouldn't be that much blood underneath the car, let's be honest, but I get the point it's trying to convey. Seeing Abigail dead, my world fell apart. There was no reason for me to carry on. Alex had been in the area. He knew of me. He knew I was after him. He knew the car I drove. I had been careless, irresponsible, and she paid the price. I don't know if he thought I was in the car or just wanted to spite me. He just drove past my car and opened fire. But one thought stopped me from doing anything to myself. Find him. Make him pay. This was the only thing that kept me alive after that moment. I was back at work the very next day. I didn't dare allow myself the time to think about it. The informant had run away. I would have to start looking for Alex again, but that gave me purpose. I didn't get a chance to do that, though. They found Alex the next day dead. He was killed in a shooting that broke out when a deal went bad. A meaningless death in a back alley, fit for scum like him. Michael. But why now? Why not a day before? Why did he have to take Abigail away just one day before that? Just one day. And I took her there, and it made it happen. I took her to the wrong place at the wrong time. I'd lost that purpose too, but I carried on for some reason, aimlessly. I kept coming to work every day. Chief asked me to take a few days off, but work was the only thing keeping me sane or sedated. I stopped going home and started staying in a motel. I didn't want to see that house again without her. I'd put myself completely into my work during the day and at night. I'd been so tired that I'd go to sleep right after work. I eventually stabilized. I got a rhythm of living without thinking of her, of anything. I managed to shut away all thoughts and memories of her. It was the only way I could live. It slowly developed into a new life, an almost normal life. Work was all that mattered. Not thinking about her became second nature. And I hadn't thought about her at all for months, until I was sent here. There were so many moments, small, beautiful, that I've buried inside and tried to forget, but it hurts so much to think of how good it was. It's scary to move on. Every day that goes by moves me further away from the last time I saw her. She keeps becoming a part of the past with every passing second. With time, I've forgotten so much that's happened. I can only remember a few big moments. The other smaller moments have dissolved around him. They're like small islands. Archipelagos? I don't know how to say that word. You know? Big word, sorry. Ruining the moment. A few memories still sticking out in the sea. But every day the number grows lesser and the islands become smaller, disappear one by one. I'm scared of that. Soon it'll be 1 year since it happened, then 2, then 10. I'll move on and she'll become unimportant to my life. How is that right? It would be comfortable, convenient to move on, to feel better, but do I deserve that? How can I be happy again after my actions killed her? She wasn't just my wife, you know. It isn't just my loss. She was her own person with her own life, dreams, ambitions, and I took that all away from her. Michael, she knows that you loved her. It wasn't intentional, and she won't become unimportant to you. That will never happen. Believe me, that voice telling you that it was your fault, that you could have done something, you need to stop listening to it. She wouldn't want you to blame yourself, would she? Even then, I just miss her so damn much. I feel like I can't risk being happy anymore. I don't want to see what follows when you lose something good. The bad times don't invalidate the good, Michael. They're both real. This is true. I know what you mean. But I can't just bring myself to live like that, to live without a burden. You're right, you know. I wasn't always this way. I used to be different. I was never this impulsive, never made decisions without thinking things through and considering every possibility. The way I am these days, that isn't me. It's only what I've become. It's only since I've come here. I feel I have no self-control. I feel I need to find someone responsible, to make someone pay, anyone, to punish someone just because I never had a chance to. Because he couldn't. He never got a chance to. Oh, Michael. Of course. Oh, are we having like a moment? Now what? I wish I knew what you were thinking. What? Because I never got a chance to confront them, Amy. Who? The rain. The rain. Did it rain that night, Amy? Did it? I don't remember. Try to remember. I think so. I think it did. Of course there were no fingerprints on the gun. It was too cold. He was wearing... What? Oh no, I've made a mistake. I shouldn't have. Wait, what's going on? What did you do? I hope we're not late. We need to go now. What are you talking about, detective? I'm lost. Where are we going? What are we doing? Who was wearing gloves? Who's confronting whom? Wait, what's going on, detective? I don't get it. No time to explain. Let's go. Okay. Well, we're going up to Father Smith, I assume, who I always thought did it. Not always thought, but I mean, once I found out that he paid Jack, I thought it was him. Let's get this dude. Johnny, no, wait. Oh, no. Stay away, detective. Or was it Johnny? I don't know. Ooh, I'm sorry. Johnny, you don't have to do this. I have to. There's no other way now. I didn't mean to. I really didn't. Just say, I know, Johnny. I know, Johnny. I know you didn't mean to. I was scared. I couldn't think clearly. I didn't mean to. But that doesn't make a difference now, does it? What's done is done, and now I don't see any other way. I'm not that kind of person. I didn't even get very angry. I can't believe I did such a disgusting thing. I hate it. She gave me the gun, Diane. I only wanted to give it back to her. You were overwhelmed. I get it. I'm trying to, like, talk him off a ledge here. You were overwhelmed. I get it, Johnny. I was. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, she was screaming at me. Get out. I lost my head. I know how it feels. I know why you lost control, Johnny. Trust me. I know how it feels. How? What? How do you know about how it feels? I've made mistakes too. It wasn't my fault. I didn't mean to do it. Oh, shoot. Even if I don't end it myself, they'll put me in prison for life or the death penalty. What's the point? That won't happen. You were provoked? You won't get the death penalty, Johnny. You were provoked. You were emotionally disturbed at the moment. You didn't go there with the intention of hurting them. No, I didn't. Then you have a case that's 10 years, probably less considering your age. How old are you? 16? Johnny, your sentence won't be harsh. It could be less than 5 years. Yikes. That doesn't matter. How can I live with what I've done, even if they let me off easy? How will I ever live with any of this? I can't forgive myself, so what's the point? Think about your grandma. I do love Granny, but she turned a blind eye, just like everyone. Would she accept me after what I've done? Would she even look at me? Or would she pretend I don't even exist? Anyway, what would she do with a grandson like me? She's better off without me. No, there's no point. Sorry, detective. No! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! I failed. Did he get him? Oh my god. Also, why didn't I run? You're okay, Johnny. I got you. You're safe now. Like, it wouldn't let me run. Why couldn't I run after him? Although I guess if I ran after him, that might make him run faster. I don't know. I'm so sorry. Diane gave me the gun. She was scared. She was scared with the gun in the house. Chris and her would argue a lot. She said Chris was beginning to get angrier every time. Every fight was worse than the last, but I didn't want to keep the gun with me. It felt uncomfortable, horrible. That night, after Granny had gone to sleep, I snuck out of the window. I guess we're gonna find out. I was gonna say, how did it happen? But we're gonna find out now. Oh, hey, Johnny, what's up? Is Diane home? Oh, yeah, Diane. It's 11:58 p.m. Why am I showing up at midnight? Just a minute. So what's up, Johnny? Nothing, just wanted to talk to, I'm taking Diane to Madagascar for the holiday. I just told her about it. She's pretty excited, hence the wine. That sounds great. Yes, Chris, what? Hey, Johnny, what are you doing here? Diane, Oh. What did you get that here for? What is wrong with you? I can't keep it anymore, Diane. I don't want to. Please take it back. Are you insane? Keep that shit in your pocket and get the hell out of here. You got that? Get out. Just go. You got that, Johnny? Johnny, what are you doing here? Come. They're fighting again. I hate them. Leave them be, Johnny. Forget about them. Come on, let's go out and... No, I hate them. I'll kill them. I'll kill them both. This was him when he was little. His parents did not die in a car crash. What are you doing here? You've put him up to this, haven't you? Yeah, go ahead and blame me for this too. Say that again. Stop it. Stop. What did you say? Oh my god, he's so tiny. You little shit. You see this gun? I'll put a bullet through your head the next time you interrupt me. Got that? Got that? Oh, Johnny. Johnny. Damn. Oh, why'd you have to turn around and do that to him too? Oh. Johnny. That's very sad. Oh, Chris was still alive? Oh no. Did he, like, slowly bleed out? Oh, that's dreadful. That is absolutely dreadful. That's so sad. I'm so sorry. Oh no, so he really truly did kill himself. But he was shot by Johnny first. Oh, that's so sad. Chris, you could have, like, left a note. You know, if you were that dedicated to being like, I don't want to be here anymore. You could have, like, written a little note like, Johnny did it, but I couldn't stand it, so peace, you know? Just to, like, help everybody else. I wish I could undo it all, but I can't. Put him in the car, officer. Oh, good job, detective. Turns out you had it right all along. Well, sort of. Not really. I mean, kind of. I was looking for someone to blame it on, but I went about it kind of the wrong way. God, I'm exhausted. Well, who'd have thought? We actually did it. We caught the person responsible. But Johnny, it doesn't exactly feel good, does it? It doesn't. I don't know how to feel. Sad. But I'm glad we got here in time. You're gonna stay here a few more days, Michael? No, I don't think so, Ryan. Just tonight. I need to sleep so much. Yes, I do. I need to sleep, and then I need to move home. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It's just leaves, but it's so pretty. Oh my god, I can't. The, like, landscape art style is so beautiful, but the close-ups of the people, kind of scary, if we're being honest. I'm not fake yawning. Man, I haven't slept that well in ages. Same. Better wear something appropriate for day, something formal or black. I could really do with some coffee. Okay, let's put on something formal or something black. I guess formal. There's your something formal. Am I ready to leave? Yes, I am. Let us go. Okie dokie, where are we going? I mean, I'm assuming like a funeral or something. I could talk to her, but I don't feel like it. Gotta be honest, at this point I'm just trying to wrap it up. Where am I going? Meet Amy at Mark's Cafe. Got it. Let us go to the... Oh, wait, I do want to talk to him. Because he's the one that was writing the song. Ah, my old word-weaving, crime-solving friend. I heard what happened yesterday. It's impressive the way you talked him down. It's all a little crazy. This town takes a while to settle down. And you? Are you leaving today? I am. Yes, no reason for me to hang around anymore. You're just gonna have to come back then if you want to listen to my music. Before you leave, can you help me out one last time? I'd love to. I think this song is quite appropriate too. Here it goes. I wake up this misty morning, remembering the buried pain. The dream has passed me by like last night's cold rain. Perfect. Perfect. That's what I said. You haven't lost your touch, my friend. It's only been 7 days. Like last night's cold rain. So poetic. Works with the misty morning part, too. Well, thanks as always. I hope we meet again someday. I'd love to hear you play all this. Take care now. Goodbye, detective. Okay. Oh, I got an achievement. It says wordsmith. Wordsmith. Alright, let me go to the cafe. What's going on here? What's with the boxes and the tents and stuff? Oh, the festival. That's right. Oh, it's a festival. I forgot about that. Take me to the cafe. This is the cafe, right? Yep. So that's where the missing bullet went? Outside from the open window. Yes. While grazing Chris's ear and knocking him out of the way. Correct. Damn. No wonder Mr. Willis didn't see anything once the final shot did wake him up. It had only been about 15 minutes since Johnny had left the house. What a week it's been, right? You're telling me. Here I was, leading a quiet life in a quieter station, and I thought I was busy. This place is never going to feel the same again. Everything feels different. Well, I understand. You know what really sucks, though? What? I don't know if they've been able to or not, but they never even got the chance to try and fix things, did they? Hey, you guys ready? Sleep well, both of you? Funny you should ask that. Shall we get going? Sure. I did get my coffee. I saw my little coffee cup. I got my coffee. I like her outfit. I'm a little scared. We have to do a funeral. This game is so beautiful. I can't get over it. I really can't. It's so pretty. Just look at the colors. We are gathered here today to pay our respects and to celebrate the lives of Christopher Green and Diane Miller, a young couple whose lives were cut short by a tragic series of events. For that, we must accept responsibility and admit that as a community we have fallen short, that we all failed them. Chris and Diane moved to Pineview to start a new life together. They chose this place to settle down and follow their dreams, but they were made to feel unwelcome. We rejected them and shut them out of our community, not by our actions, but our inaction, not through harsh words, but by not speaking at all. And yet, the number of people gathered here today shows that despite all that, they touched our lives in some way, and we must remember that. Try to underestimate the impact each and Do not underestimate the impact each one of us has on everyone that we meet. So reach out, speak of what bothers you, confront the darkness, and you do not have to do that alone. Remember that we can make a difference in others' lives. Let's do our best to make sure it's a good difference. It's the very least we should do from ourselves. What is that noise? Was that doves leaving? Oh, it is. Oh, it's so sweet. You know what I like about this game? That even though it was at first glance just kind of like a murder mystery type thing, it has deeper meanings and talk of things like depression and toxic relationships and things like that, and mental health. So I like that. I like that very much. You did a good job there, Doc. Thanks, Detective. I did what I could. We'll need someone to take over for the church soon enough. Doubt Father Smith's going to be back anytime soon, and even if he is, I expect he'll have a bit of trouble to deal with. Anyway, you look better today, Detective. I'm really happy to see that. Yeah, I think I feel better. Thanks for looking out for me the past couple of days. It wasn't easy at times. That's kind of my job, isn't it? I'm happy you took my advice. You're a good man, Michael. I wish you the best of your life ahead. I look forward to us meeting again someday, under different circumstances, preferably. Me too. Goodbye, Doc. Do I have to talk to everybody? Miss Brown? Oh, Johnny, why did it have to be him? Poor boy. It wasn't his fault. It was all mine. I turned a blind eye to everything. I let it happen. I thought I could make him forget. Don't blame yourself, Miss Brown. No, it's about time I face reality. I had my part to play in all this. I need to accept that. Only Johnny had to pay the price. I'll regret that for the rest of my days. Miss Brown, I'm sure that Johnny's case will be considered as it should be. There's a case to be made here. He wasn't completely responsible for his actions. It was voluntary manslaughter. I'm sure he'll be back home soon. You did what you had to do, Detective. Those poor souls. They only had you to speak up for them. Take care. Goodbye, Miss Brown. Don't worry, Detective. I'll take care of her. I'll give her the support she needs in these hard times. She's been a strong person all her life, but I think she might appreciate a friend at a time like this. I'm sure she will, Grandpa. There isn't much time before I join the others, is there? Oh no, underground. No, Grandpa, don't. So I've got a little time to do what good I can, you know? You've done a lot of good for Pineview, Grandpa. I think the people really appreciate you here. Of course they do. Anyway, you take care of yourself now, son, and if you ever feel lonely or something, if you need someone to talk to, Grandpa's always here, alright? Alright, Grandpa. I don't necessarily want to talk to everybody, but I guess I should... Okay, fine. Can I talk to you, please? Please. Let me talk to you. Oh, there we go. Detective. Hey there, Detective. How are you two doing? How's Audrey, Alan? Getting better and better. She'll be discharged from the hospital in a couple of days. I can't wait to begin again. Mark? Back to regular old life. Also, there's the pub to think about now that Alan's leaving. I think I'll keep it. It's part of this town's identity now, and mine in a way. Maybe Lenny could take over full time. Ha! You keeping the pub when you could shut it down? I never thought this day would come. Well, there's a lot of days that I thought would never come. Good job on the case, Detective. I'm happy you figured it all out. The people of this town needed answers, even if they acted otherwise. I think we can all slowly come to terms with our role in this whole tragedy and learn to live better. Glad I could help, Mark. Drive safe, Detective. See you soon. Goodbye. Let's talk to Ryan, because he's pretty important. Pretty sure that's Ryan. Hey, Detective. How are you doing, Brad? Oh, that's Brad. Oh, that one's Ryan. Alright, I'm alright, I guess. I just miss Chris. I wish we'd stayed in touch. All a little too late, though, right? I guess that's just something I'll have to learn to live with. Sort of. I'm glad you discovered the truth. It's tragic what happened, but at least they were on the same side in the end, you know? I know what you mean. I'm gonna miss my buddy. Take care now, Detective. You too, Brad. Oh, and good luck with the wedding. Thank you. That reminds me, I was supposed to give you this. Invitation for the wedding. Think you can make it? I think so. I'll do my best to make it. Glad to hear it. I'll see you then. Take care. Goodbye, Brad. Alright, now let's talk to Ryan. They look the same. Their hair is just slightly different. Hey, Michael. All good, Ryan? Yep, heading back right now? Yeah, it's about time, I think. I get it. It's only been, what, a week? Man, it feels like a lifetime has passed in the last few days. It does, doesn't it? Great job on the case, Michael. That was something. You saw the truths that none of us could, and you kept an open mind even though the case looked shut. That's an ideal for me to pursue. I want to be able to do that someday. You did really well saving Johnny back there, Ryan. And considering the chief's professionalism, it's up to you and Blunt to really take care of this department now. Thanks, Detective. Good luck back home. Come here anytime you feel like it. See you, Ryan. Alright, Miss Blunt. Officer Blunt. Last up. Said your goodbyes to everyone? You ready to go? Yep, I'm done. So what are you going to do when you get back? I've got to go home and set many things straight. I have some friends that wanted to help. I have my parents. I haven't spoken to them in so long. They've been worried sick. I need to tend to that. I need to move back to my own home. There's a lot to figure out when I'm back. It's about time. I think I'm looking forward to it too. That's good. And after that, back to work. Might take a vacation. I think I'll take a little holiday. The past few days have been stressful. I'm looking forward to getting back to work and seeing old faces, but I think a short vacation will do me good. That's great. Any ideas where? Somewhere less rainy and warm. I don't blame you. And you? What are your plans? I've been thinking about the things that you told me. I think it's time I moved on to bigger and better things. I'd like to work in a bigger city. Maybe even yours. Ooh. The way you talk about the work culture and the lifestyle, it sounds exciting. I think that's a very good idea. I'll put in a word back at the department at home. I think you'll do very well. I'd love that. Oh, I like that. Listen, Michael, about Abigail. Are you going to be okay when you get back there? Maybe. Maybe I'll get used to it. I don't know. I think I can learn to live with it at least. Yes, you can. I feel grateful now. More than anything. You give me a call if you need a friend, all right? Understood, ma'am. Take care now, Michael. Oh, little hugs. Cute. I like them as friends. It's very adorable. Very adorable. I like the idea of her moving too to work. Drive safe now, Mike. Bye, Michael. Take care of yourself, all right? I will. We'll see you too soon then. I hope you do. Drive it away. Cute. Enjoy your festival. Coffee? What? Again? The cafe's right behind us, Ryan. I can smell it. All right. I love coffee too. I don't blame you, Officer Blunt. Don't blame you one bit. Here's this music again. I hope it's copyright free. We're driving home. Yes. Oh. I like the music, so props to you, person. I keep unlocking a whole bunch of achievements. You guys can't see them, but I've unlocked them. Sorry, I'm gonna skip that. It's beautiful, though. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, so that would be Rainswept. That's everything, or at least I'm pretty sure that's everything. If you guys know if I missed anything, please let me know down below and I will certainly go back and recheck it, but I think that's all. But yeah, just to reiterate what I said before, I know this looked at face value just like a murder mystery detective point and click kind of adventure thing, but there was definitely some deeper meaning and deeper story undertones to it, and I think the story was really good. And I think it's great that they included things like that and talked about it, not too much in depth, but just enough to give you like an idea of like, hey, you know, these are some things that you should think about in life, maybe. So I really like that. I think they did a phenomenal job at creating the story and getting those messages and meanings in there in a way that's not too in your face, but a very real way. So I very much appreciated that and I enjoyed it. There was like a few hiccups here and there in terms of like gameplay, but as you could see, it was made by one person, I'm pretty sure. So holy crap, good job, person. Or if you're a small team, congrats, team. Like, good job. I couldn't make something alone, so I think this is great. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm going to leave this video here. And as always, have a life, happy time zone, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!